Hit it! Kick it! Okay. So again, starting with our, what is that? E minor 11. With our friend in the background who is going to be in my dinner soon. Need a slingshot. That's what I need. Oh man, I'm gonna make a stew out of him. Alright, so. E minor 11. F sharp minor 11. And of course what that's doing is we're having a kind of a clever function change. So we're going from, you could think of as E Dorian with this E minor 11, and when we go to F sharp 11, we can do F sharp Dorian, which is also called E major. So we're going like a E Dorian to E major, you could think of it, which is really awesome. Anyway, so in the rhythm. And then when I go to the melody, I'm going to just do some root position chords over here, and then I'm going to play the melody an octave up. So just to explain, from that A minor, I'm basically doing some shell voicings to kind of lighten it up, let the melody speak a little bit more. And like, don't forget your ornaments. And this last chord, I'm going to play B7 flat 9. And you can experiment with different voicings, but this is a nice one. Nice and simple. We're keeping it simple at first. And then you're going to go back to your vamp. And you're going to play that again. Notice I'm fucking with the rhythm. Just rhythm is here and there. And that's up to you. When we switch to major, I like to take a minute. Which is, I believe, was what they do on the recording. So now I'm going E major 7 to F sharp minor 7 again. This is like, for whatever reason, this is, I think, the only song in the entire world that I really like a stacked root position major 7, where I'm like, yeah, otherwise I'm like, no, ever, never. And this is even a major 9, which is even worse. But for some reason, this tune, probably because it's the way McCoy plays it, it just always just felt right to me. So I'm doing this octave on the 9 with a 5 in the middle, and going to the major 7 up here. And I can swap that for the C sharp in the middle.
Yeah, I've never seen that like that.
Or just do the octave, or I probably wouldn't do that. Or you can even keep it. It's just sort of up to you. Experiment, whatever you like. And then the melody. And this particular one, I'm starting on the B and then just fun.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah, because I'm doing this kind of like
God, that's so tasty.
it just feels good, right?
God, it's good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Okay, so here we go. And then I am going to play a full root position major 7 again down there. And then I'm going to do that. this is a little bit muddy for me, but because it's a function change from the major 7 to the minor 7, I am going to play that to really make sure you got it. And then I'm going to go back to my shell voicings. And then this is my B7 flat 9. And then for the next section, again, for this arrangement, we're gonna get tight. We'll get emotional for a minute, just in case anybody happens to be listening at the restaurant. So this is like an E minor add 9 right there.
Could you put the 7 in? You have 5 fingers.
Yeah, that's up to you again.
Okay.
I like it like this, like less is more sometimes. You're coming from this like, and if you go,
Sounds
but
pretty...
this way, it's just a little bit more. If you want more, give them some more. That's fine. This is all taste. And here, I'm holding, the melody note that I'm holding is the 7 of the F sharp minor 7 flat 5. So I'm not going to play it again, I'm just going to play this diminished chord. F sharp diminished, right? So I'm going to go, hold it. So I keep doing it. And even on this E minor 7, I'm just going to do that, or maybe with the 5. Just a triad. Because what this is going to do for me, when I go to the E minor 7 over D, it makes it more dramatic to me. Coming from, I used to think, I used to want to play like Bill Evans, which is like every chord is so complex, but like if you do that, you lose, it's like one thing that you're taking out of the mix that makes it, makes things different, you know. It's like taking a dynamic out. So if you come from really complex chords to really simple chords, it can be really effective. And these are like your simple chords. And this especially, this is like a moment in this tune. And the lyric, if you know the lyric, if we really want to get sentimental, that's when I'm feeling sad is what that lyric is. So you can make it this like, it's emotional.
I like that big...
And then we can build from there slowly. And I like this voicing too for the C major 7 because it has the most dissonant interval, but it makes it like fragile and interesting and beautiful and wonderful. It's a big, nice, open voicing. Kind of by itself, it's a little harsh, but if you get into it from there, and then you have your D, 7, the melody notes on the 13, and I can go down to there, anticipate, and then we're just at regular 6/9 voicings.
Do that again.
So you got G, your 6, 9, 3, 5, and then to C, 3, 6. I'm sorry.
3,
5, 6, 9. Jesus. And I'm just gonna kind of jam out on the end. And if you can nail this, you're gonna be happy. You can just go. There's your F sharp minor 7 flat 5 to B, and that could be like your solo break. Back into the original, I mean the top.
Nice.
And soloing, you know, like every time I hear a minor 7 flat 5 to a 7 flat 9, I'm gonna go harmonic minor. And I know this tune is like supposed to be Dorian, 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 but you can go back and forth. You can start harmonic minor. And even right into Dorian. start harmonic minor, stay there for a little bit, then go Dorian. And then to Dorian.
Nice.
And don't forget on the F sharp minor, we can change to our G sharp here, which makes it effectively E major instead of E minor. So
Do you use D sharps?
yeah, I mean you can. It's hard, but I like this lick. McCoy does this on the. He'll start on the major 7, kind of fall down from the G sharp, and then also from the D sharp. Notice the chords I'm playing down here; those are over the F sharp. You go. So it's a super out note. Right? So we're going, the more advanced solo would be going from E Dorian to E major. E Dorian, E major with the 2 chords.
That's way harder. That looks way harder.
It's hard, you want to, but you really need to hear it with your ears, not with your face.